Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm talking about PowerShell pipeline. We'll see what are the two ways that a PowerShell command can accept pipeline input. So let's start. In the previous video, we have seen output of one command can be used as input for another command, and we used get member to see what type of object a command produce. So what did we do? We get service name win32 time and pipe it to get member, and we see that the type of object it produces is service controller. We have also seen by using parameter type what kind of command service controller accepts as input. So we can do get command parameter type service controller. Let's run help stop service full. Let me go to next page, and let's look at the section where it says inputs, and it says that a service controller and a string type of object can be used as input for this command stop service. And if we also look at the output, there is no output when we run the command stop service. But what we can do is use pass through parameter, and then it returns object representing the service. Now to determine which parameter accept that type of input, let's look at the parameter section. So for example, display name is not accepted as a pipeline input. And when we look at if we look at the input object where it's a service controller, type service controller, it's accepted in the pipeline by value. And if we look at the is name parameter where it's a string type of object, the input the pipeline input is accepted by property name and by value. Now if I run get service and pipe it to get member, we see that it produces service controller type of object. Now as we saw, the input object parameter for stop service accepts service controller by value. So what does it mean? We can pipe stop service to get service command. So we can run get service hyphen name win32 time, pipe it to stop service. We are getting this error because we are not running PowerShell as an admin. So let's run that command again. Get service name win32 time, pipe it to stop service. Okay. Let's try a string input. So I can use code win32 time and pipe it to stop service. Before that, let's confirm it's a string. So let's pipe it to get member, and it says system string. So object type is string. If I put win32 time in code, so we can run stop service. Okay. Now notice here, I have used single quotes around the string win32 time. In PowerShell, we should always use single quotes instead of double quotes, unless the contents within quote contains a variable that needs to be expanded to get its actual value. By using single quotes, PowerShell doesn't have to break down the contents contained within the code, so our code runs a little faster. Let's create a custom object. So custom object, ps custom object, and property name equals code win32 time code. And let's run this command and let's verify if this custom name is an string or a ps custom object. Custom object, pipe it to get member, and the object type is ps custom object, and the name property is string and name is win32 time. Let's pipe it to stop service. Okay, that when we pipe the content of custom object to stop service, the commandlet binds the name parameter by property name instead of value, because the content of custom object dollar custom object is an object that has a property name. Let's change the property name to service, and let's run the command again. Dollar custom object stop service, and we get an error because when we are trying to pipe dollar custom object to stop service, it's not producing service controller or string object, and also it does not have a property named name. Now, if the output of one command does not line up with the pipeline input option for another command, what we can also do is use select object and rename the property so that the properties can line up correctly. In this example, we have used select object, which is there to rename the service property to a property named name. We have seen at the start of the video, property display name cannot be piped. So what we can do, we can use as a parameter, and then we can, for example, we can use stop service hyphen display name, Windows time, and it will work. I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.